Ndị Igbo ekene m unu. Asị m ka nke echukwelu ya zelu. Anyị si ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Mmiri atara m azụ anwụra. Asa dara mma na eke, dara mma na orie, fọzara mma na afọ, fọzara mma na nkwọ. Ụzọ ahịa anọ nke ndị Igbo ji biri. Asị na ya dara n'Igbo na mma o. Ise, ise, ise. Dịka o si dị ka agbapụ na ya ọsọ igosi na ya bụ ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa. Na tupu anyị aga n'igosi na ya bụ ife, ọ bụla nke a bụ ụbọchị izu gị. Ị na-ejete afọ channel aya n'Igbo akwụkwọ ka baro ka like and subscribe o. Tinyekwa kọmentị, share ekwe ya, tụsa ya bụ ozi ka ụmụnne anyị dị n'ebe dị iche iche wee nụ ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo a. Dịka o si dị, ihe wetara unu tata bụ nnukwu update dị oke mkpa. Mma nchọ ka onye ọbụla misie ya. Mma nchọ ka ị ga ya bụ ife, ị ga-esi ya bụ ife wetara unu gbasa maka ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya. And nwere ndị Igbo na-azọ drọpụra ya on comment n'ihe a nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ dị oke mkpa ka anyị mara ife iche n'ụdị nke gị. Alright, over to you, sir.
It's 8th of August 2024, and I have some very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The suicide bombers sent by the zoo government to Finland to go and attack the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, are currently in trouble as they have failed to deliver. I will be showing you all this very important information bit by bit as I will take you through the updates, all the updates made available to the media by the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I will take you through his X handle so that we will read all the updates together. I want to start with the first update, which he dropped very late at night. He said, the suicide bombers Nigeria sent to Finland are now stranded in Lithuania. The idiot who promised them heaven and earth has disappointed them. We don't forgive. Recall that a couple of months ago, this same idiot disappointed them in Finland, of which one of them succeeded in entering Finland, while two others were stopped and interrogated in Denmark and afterwards repatriated back to the Zoological Republic. So I don't know if it's the same contact or a different one, but this very one has now disappointed them once again. So after this, few minutes later, because the satellite, the Biafra Republic government in exile satellite was on them, so the government was monitoring every single thing going on. That's why the updates were very, very imperative and important at the same time. So the second update is this. He said, all the people involved will hear from me. There will be a special package for this particular one. We have been busy following these terrorists from Germany to Lithuania, and we are waiting for you to cross to Finland. They landed in Germany, from Germany to Lithuania, and now they were trying to enter Finland through Lithuania. But unfortunately, their contacts disappointed them once again. Now, as if this is not enough, the next update from Prime Minister is this. He said, listen and pay very good attention. This is today, this morning. The three suicide bombers sent by the Nigeria terrorist state to Finland are confused. They are confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know what is hitting them. With laugh emoji. The Prime Minister of the BLGIE, Ekpa Simon Njoko, has said that they do not know what is hitting them. If you followed my, live broadcast yesterday, I said that anybody fighting the Prime Minister or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, at least these two persons, I don't want to count every other genuine Biafran agitator. These two persons, that person fighting them or the group of people or the group of, company or individuals or maybe entity, anybody fighting these two people are fighting the gods of our land. You are fighting the spirit of Ndigbo. If you follow that very broadcast, I made it very, very clear that everybody should be very careful with what you say and what you do against these two individuals, because you are not doing it on the person. Anything you do against Mazi Simon Ekpa, you are not doing it to him. You are doing it to the spirit of Ndigbo. The spirit of Ndigbo. And of course, the dance of Surugede is always the dance of the spirit. So when you are beating the drums to enter into the dance of Surugede, edekwa sure ijikwa n'aka ni emenwe ife nọ na ya. Now, this latest update is this one. He said, the criminal coming to Finland, the comer, the plotter and the plottee, don't chicken out. He is telling them not to chicken out like before. Because he said, we would have taken you idiots in Germany, even before entering Lithuania. The only reason why we did not pick you from Germany is because we didn't see anything on you. According to the Prime Minister, he said, the reason is that we didn't see anything on you. That's the reason why they were not picked up in Germany. So probably the plan was to enter Finland and then equip themselves in Finland. So because they know that it will be very, very, devastating and disastrous for them to enter Finland with all the equipment that they wanted to use to commit the crime. So it was very, very impossible for them to enter Finland with bombs. That's why they decided to go empty-handed and then equip themselves when they enter Finland. But it's very, very impossible for them because Finland is not a banana republic like the zoo. Finland is a well-coordinated and organized nation. Well-secured nation. One of the most secured nations in the world. That is Finland. In case you don't know, they don't joke. They don't joke. They don't play with their security. So if you are coming there and you think, it's going to be like the zoo, where they told us that the Fulani terrorists who are coming into the zoo from the northern borders are coming empty-handed, and here they have AK-47. So who is arming them? They enter from Niger, they enter from Chad, they know nobody. So who is giving them AK-47? The zoo, as we all know, is a banana republic. But they fail to understand that other countries, especially Finland, is not like that. Now, in case you have not been following up the trend or you did not watch my live broadcast yesterday, this is how it all began. And according to the information from Prime Minister himself, he said, breaking: Nigeria terrorist state sending suicide bombers to Finland to attack Simon Ekpa as their last option, and they just departed from Abuja airport. This is just to inform them that we are monitoring them even from the time they drop them at the airport to their next destination. We are waiting for you terrorists at the port of entry. Their Finland contact knows already he is in the port of soup. We will never forgive. I remain the end of the terrorist state of Nigeria. This is your 5th attempt. You are now sending terrorists to Europe. If you know this man called Simon Ekpa, you will stop sleeping. Let me leave it here. It is not yet time for that. The Grandmaster, the sea can never dry, freedom or pie. Now, he also posted the evidence. This is the travel route which you are seeing on the screen. We talked about these things yesterday. We dissected it yesterday. So, the massive awareness is another important factor that these people have not been able to not just carry out their assignment, because they can't carry out their assignment, but they have not been able to successfully enter Finland. The massive awareness, very, very important. Now, you may ask, why are they in trouble? The zoo is an animal kingdom, and once they give you contract, you fail to deliver, you will pay with your dear life. That is what they do. So if you see what the Prime Minister said here, he said the criminal coming to Finland, the comer, the plotter and the plottee, don't chicken out, don't chicken out. Because initially, they were already confused, which is this one. The 3 suicide bombers sent by the Nigeria terrorist state to Finland are confused. You see that? So, meaning that all of go. And as far as all of go, it is impossible for them to make it into Finland. Because according to the government, through the Prime Minister, we now know that they are confused. And this information came today. So for the Prime Minister to start warning them not to chicken out, the next news we are going to hear is that they have chicken out. I'm telling you, just mark it somewhere because that is the next news we are going to hear. And I want to use this opportunity to tell that so-called contact in Finland. We understand when the Prime Minister was invited by the Finnish police, one idiot was, recording, taking videos of himself, jubilating. Simon Ekpa has been arrested. This and blah, blah, blah. We also heard that he ran away from Finland. After all those charade, he couldn't bear the shame. He ran from Finland to America. We had it. We have the information. Then someone else is coming to become the next, Sabo in Finland. And he could be an Igbo man as well. What will you gain? What will you gain? And according to the Prime Minister, he said that we don't forget and we cannot forgive you. Go and ask those who are very close to Ifeanyi Oba. They will tell you, the wages of sin is always death. The earlier you understand that what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing is the bidding of all Biafrans, including you yourself, the better for you. As for the zoo, face whoever you sent and deal with him, because they will never succeed in Finland. Thank you, my people. Tosalo numozia and make it go viral.
And by ekenekwe ni mono edikono si webto ogono igebo ya bi ife nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa ejemakia wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ na Igbo media bụ ebe isi wee na-wetara ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasata maka ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, ana gbasata maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ, ana gbasata maka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ladies. Dịka ị nụrụ ihe nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ, ka efi were ikwu n'udo nke gị asị gị kwuo ka efi were ikwu maka na otu aka o jedebe njọ ọ ya adịkwanụ mma. Ọgwụ na ọtụ ụmụnne m, achọrọ m kwunu tinyere anyị alụ nkwu na ife unu chere n'iru akwụkwọ ikwucha ya bụ ife kapa arụsie ya kwurutu ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị darụrụ nne na ụmụnne m Igbo m na-ege ntị. Anyị na-ekene ndị nnekunu si na-esoyere anyị esiri ngwa nke mesịa n'ụmụ Igbo.